I'm back with another YouTube video, and in today's video I will be doing a storytime video, which is a video I've not done in a very long time. I've not done a storytime video in a very long time, but I'm doing it now, so let's get started. So this story is going to be about a boy and a girl who fall in love and just get married and have kids. Lies. I met this boy named, we're gonna call him Dante, because Dante from Devil May Cry is fine. He was a devil, but I mean, he was still fine, so.
Wait a damn minute.
But back to what I was saying, we're gonna call him Dante. Dante came up. I work at my mom's restaurant sometimes, well, usually during the summer. So he was a, screw it, I don't care. He was a summer camper. He watched kids and all that over across the street. Not across the street, but like right next to us. Like, this was the restaurant, and then like the nail salon and like other places, and then right next was where they do summer camping. So he would come out there, and a lot of summer campers would come to try and get their food. So then one day he came in there, and I'm not crying, I just yawned, and he was like, hello, and I was like, hello. We usually play jazz music. You really on cheesing right now. It was a cute moment. It's bringing back memories, flashbacks, man. And he would be like, oh, this put me in the mood. I just be looking like it was so funny. They started flirting. Let's just say I caught feelings right then and there, bro. Then he left after, I gave him his change or whatever back, and then he came back for a refill, and I was like, oh, you came back, huh? He was like, yup. After that, he started coming more, but one time he came, he told me his Snapchat. He was like, here's my Snapchat is blah 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 blah, add me. So I was like, okay, I'll remember it. I'll do it when I get home. He gave it to me. We were talking, flirting, talking about how he had PlayStation, how I had Xbox, and I was saying how Xbox is better. But we're not about to get into how Xbox, PlayStation. No. Well, we weren't arguing. We were just discussing about that. So I forgot his Snapchat name. So I did some stalking. And I Googled him. This is gonna sound terrible. I have to go and Google his name to find his Snapchat. He was like, took you long enough. I was like, I'm sorry, I forgot. Then I remembered. I didn't want to say I was over here stalking you, because then he would be like, oh, you're crazy, we can't talk anymore. So I didn't include that little piece of information. Then we started talking, flirting, boom, boom, boom. Everything was going really good. I was falling for him so hard, bro. I was falling for him so hard. It was ridiculous. He would come to the restaurant. He said, what days do I work? So I told him the days I worked, and that's the days he came to the restaurant. So everything was going good, blah, blah, blah. At this time, I was 14, and he was 17. We were 3 years apart. I didn't think about it then, because I was like really like into him at that time. But like, I'm pretty young to be dating a 17-year-old, and I'm only 14. So we were talking, flirting, blah, blah, blah. He lied to me about his birthday, and I found out that he was turning 18. And then my mom was like, you're gonna stop talking to him when he turns 18, because that is for sure going to be a case. So I was like, okay, a little naive me. Blah blah, we were talking, it was all good. We were joking around, we would FaceTime a lot. He would fall asleep a lot, because he would be, after summer camping, it would be a lot of work. Like watching all them young kids don't listen. So yeah, he would be tired. So after we FaceTime, he might fall asleep on me or whatever. And I wouldn't be mad. I'd just be like, I'd hang up because I don't like falling asleep on the phone. If I do that, that shows I really like you because I hate doing that. One time he came to the restaurant. My stepdad came in, who is a police officer, not anymore, who was a police officer, came in. Well, he stopped being a police officer a long time ago, but who was a police officer at that time. When he came in, Dante was like we were talking, having a full conversation. Then my stepdad came in, who was a police officer at that time, and Dante was like, "Okay, I'm about to go," and they left after we were done talking or whatever. And then after that, he texted me when I got back home, and he was like, "You didn't tell me your stepdad was a cop," and I was like, "Oh, my bad. Well, yeah, he is." It was would you rather. I was like, would you rather go in the past or go in the future? He was like, I would go in the past to change some mistakes I made and blah blah blah. After that day, my stepdad went to drive around the summer campers' cars and find his and ran a license plate number to see if they got arrested or anything. And I found out he was arrested for breaking into houses. And then I googled. Don't get on me. I googled and found out he was also arrested for having marijuana. I think when he was going to places where they would talk about, colleges you can go to and all that, because he was a senior. First time we talked to each other, he thought I was a junior because I didn't seem so young, which is a lot of reasons why a lot of older people want to talk to me, and I'm just like, a lot of, when I was 14, a lot of older people wanted to talk to me. I'm like, I'm just 14. Dog, I'm just 14. I'm 16 now, but in that past, I was 14. One night, I almost told him I loved him. I was like, I want to say I love you, but... And then he was like, don't. But he's like, we really used to have, like, deep conversations. Like, those were, like, dope, deep conversations we used to have, like, late at night. We used to talk about real stuff. So he was like, don't say that because he did that before, and the girl was not, the one, or she messed over him or something like that. Like, he said he did all this for a girl and she didn't return her, and he fell in love with her too easy. So he said, don't say that. So after that, after he was going to the places for the colleges and all that, he started up college. We kind of stopped talking at that time. Dad checked up on him, and I was like, hey, how's it going over there? Are you, like, okay? How's college going? And then he was like, yeah, I'm good. It's fun or whatever. No, before he went to college, he was like, I don't want to hurt you by continuing this on when it can't be. Which I didn't understand at the time, but now I do. He wanted to be in a relationship with me, but it couldn't happen because he was 17 and I was 14, and that's a big thing. That's not good. And so he was basically saying, he can't be with me, and he doesn't want to hurt me in the process of trying to, make fuel this when it can't be. That was his words. I was sad. Then I think after that, he wasn't texting me, so I was like, and I knew he went into college because he told me when he was going to, start college up. And I texted him because he hadn't texted me in a while, and I was like, how's college going? I'm not crying, I'm yawning again. How's college going? You haven't texted me. We haven't talked in a while. He was like, yeah, it's going good, and sorry I haven't texted you, it's just that I've been busy. He could send me a simple text you know, saying, you know, I'm good, blah, 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 and all that. And he said, I was busy. That's why I continued. I was like, okay. Like, I understand college is hard and all that, but he really could send a simple text. So, yeah, when he said he didn't want to hurt me anymore, he didn't want to feel this when it couldn't be, I cried. I cried. Your girl cried. He was just great, you know. But things happen, things change. And he was going to college, and he really just kind of did that for me in a way, and himself, because of the age difference, and that wouldn't have went too well. So I'm actually thankful that that happened, and I wasn't trapped in something that couldn't even happen. So it really worked out for me. But I've been through so much now, and I have so many more stories to tell you guys. So if you like this one, give it a thumbs up. Hope you guys enjoyed the story. Bye.